Welcome back to Moralis. My name is Malik here, and today I will show you how to create dapps on mobile apps using React Native. This is a recent development with Moralis, and we have integrated it a few days ago. So now you can use the magic of Web3 dapps on any mobile platform. This is a big deal and of great magnitude, as most of today's dapps are restricted to only web with MetaMask connection, and majority of them are very clunky and not easy to use on mobile. Especially when you want to connect your wallets on these platforms, you'll have to open the inbuilt browser of dedicated wallet mobile applications like MetaMask or Coinbase. You would have to type in the URL and hopefully your wallets get connected. It's not a good experience overall. So this time around, developers can easily make dApps as regular applications and also have all the Web3 functionality right out of the box. Let me pull out the iOS simulator first and try this demo application. Let me open it. Here we are using Wallet Connect, so you can either log in through a QR code scan through your crypto wallet, or you can just open the application on your phone. Suppose if you have Trust Wallet, it opens up Trust Wallet, you can sign in and come back to this application again. So first let us try the QR code. I will click on Authenticate with Crypto, and you will see a QR code pops up, and I will connect my Trust Wallet on my phone and see if I can scan this. There you go. I'm connecting, authenticating here, and if I click on confirm, it signs in, and you can see it has successfully signed in. You can use the user crypto address over here, and the native balance is fetched automatically. All this is done by just a few lines of code. I'll show you how it's done, but it just shows you how much power we have right now. Next, let's try logging in through an actual physical device. I installed the React Native app on my physical device over here so we can check out the functionality. So we can go ahead and open the app. And this time around, we won't use a QR code. We will use a app list to choose the crypto wallet that we want to use to log in. So let's click on Authenticate with Crypto Wallet. As you can see, we have this huge list of crypto wallets that we can use. And in the first example, I use Trust Wallet, so let's go ahead and choose MetaMask this time. It opens the MetaMask app, opens the sign-in page, and tells you to connect directly. After you're connected, you can go back and sign the message as well. And you are signed in. You get your user address, the username that is stored in Moralis database, and the native balance. It just checks out so easily. So to give you a context, React Native is a way to develop mobile applications that work cross-platform. You can learn more about React integration with Moralis in the documentation in the GitHub repository. We have all the functionality that is laid down over here, and you can just follow along. For this demo, we will be using the demo app that was created, the boilerplate for React Native that was created by Moralis. So by using this boilerplate, we can run native applications on our platform. As usual, you can find the link to this repository in the description. And right now, I will show you how the application functions and walk you through the code. So now let me walk you through the code and see what we have here. And if you need steps to follow around, you can just read the description over here. The README file has all the steps to be taken. Once you follow this, you will be good and you can start developing. Also, Yarn Web over here just runs the expose simulator for you to run your React Native applications. Yarn iOS runs the iOS simulator as you've seen on my tutorial, and Yarn Android would run the Android simulator. If you want your application to run on your physical device, you would have to go to the iOS folder over here. Here, just open the iOS folder and open the workspace in Xcode. Once you have this over here, go to product and click on build. Oh, before that, you would have to select your iOS device. So if you have yours connected, it will show over here. And once you do that, click on this play button right here, or just click on build and it will install on your phone. So let's start with providers. Over here, you have to mention your app ID and server URL that you find in the Moralis dashboard. you will use both of these values to initialize Moralis in the Moralis provider tag. Once you do that, you are set up with Moralis is complete, and then you can use all the API calls that you want. And we use the set async storage function, which lets you use the storage of the phone, and then you enable Wallet Connect over here. We have a certain modification done to Wallet Connect so that it easily works. So we are using Wallet Connect from there. Furthermore, if you come down, you will see that you have Wallet Connect options over here, and you can play around with this, but the only changes that I did when I was showing you the demo was this line over here. If you comment this out, you will not see the QR code, and instead you will see a list of all the applications or the crypto wallets that you have to choose when authenticating. But if you uncomment it, you will see the QR code directly. So it is up to you. Whatever you would like to use, you can use it by changing this line over here. Next, we initialize Moralis provider here, and then also initialize Wallet Connect provider with all the options that we have. Now let's jump into the app file. This is where all the UI components reside, and all the functionality to fetch user balances and also log in the user is written over here. So you can see we have our hook calls over here that we can use. If you want to see the entire list of hooks, you can read the documentation. We have some style sheet, and the UI elements are taken from React Native elements. Now we initialize use wallet connect here. We call the hook, use the connector, and provide it in our authenticate function that is coming from Moralis. So this basically says the authenticate function that we are using wallet connect instead of any MetaMask or any other wallet, so it will initialize it accordingly. After that, you use all the functionality that you need from the use Moralis hook. All of this is in the documentation. You can use whatever you'd like, and there are examples for you to take help from as well. And after you authenticate, this is a basic authentication setup. If you would like more info about this, you can check out other tutorials. But after you authenticate, we have two components over here. The first one is a basic display of user information, where we show the user email by checking in the user and getting their email or getting the ETH address. Next, we look at the balance, native balance over here in this component, and all we do is call the API, Moralis API, and say get native balance. Now the default is ETH chain and the user logged in address. If you want a different address, you can provide in the options, or if you want a different chain, you can provide it as well. So after you fetch it, we display it down below. We also do some formatting such that it does have the 18 decimal point, so it is more human friendly. So through Moralis, you can actually blur the lines of Web 2 and Web 3. The user sometimes does not know what a crypto wallet is. So in that case, you can also use email and password to log them in, teach them a little bit of crypto, and then ask them to show their wallets and merge both the details. This way you will create a great user experience, and just by this you can onboard all the non-crypto users as well. Moralis is a perfect middle layer for this. It acts as a middle layer for Web 2 and Web 3. You do not need to code and maintain an RPC node and all the infrastructure stuff. It is all handled by Moralis. It also has a real-time syncing feature and also a dedicated DB for all the transactions that you need to query or you need to track. Here I'm tracking some of the balances of some wallet addresses, and they're getting synced in real time. On top of this, Moralis is integrated with so many of the frameworks, the front-end frameworks, and you can find all of them over here. There's vanilla, React, Angular, Vue.js, C# is coming soon, and also React Native as of now. You can see all the documentation over here, and if somehow you get stuck, you can always reach out on Moralis forum. As you can see, this is extremely active, and every single query gets answered or followed upon. Please use this, and this is a great place to learn as well. Because of all this support that we provide, I believe the developers love the enthusiasm with this product. And that is why you can see huge influx of developers here, and this is just the proof of it. So people love the support Moralis gives out, and we have a huge developer community. You can learn a lot. You can even find amazing people on a Discord, and also find hundreds of tutorials here on YouTube. And that's about it. This way you can fetch any blockchain data that you'd like. You can perform any Web3 logic that you'd like and use all the Moralis functionality, like perhaps getting prices of tokens, seeing list of all transactions, checking NFT owners, creating a marketplace. All of this can be done over here once you're logged in. And this should make it very powerful. I believe imagination is your limit. Man, you can do so much here. So go ahead and try this boilerplate or the modified version from the GitHub link below. And leave a like and subscribe for more tutorials like this. And thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.